Canada geese have become a nuisance bird in a lot of North America in the past 10 years. We love them, but ask any golfer what they think of them, or a lot of municipalities have done exterminations of them. And you'll get a pretty different idea. To that end, many places like New Brunswick have added additional hunting seasons to attempt to control the population. As someone who spends over 100 days in the field hunting them and chasing them every year, have you seen any impact on the populations from these measures, or does the population just keep going up?
If anything, I think they get mad when we kill their own kind, because they just seem to be repopulating at an uncontrollable level.
Yeah, they
bring more to make up for what we do.
Geese are such an aggressive bird by nature. You know, they're not scared to chase somebody away from their nest. 250 pounds or way bigger than them. You know, anything that comes near their nest, they just chase away. So the success rate of their nest is always high.
Yep.
And they can just about nest anywhere. You see them, especially up your area where there's a lot. I mean, they land and nest on people's roofs. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I agree too. I think we're only seeing more. I mean, they're pretty hard to stop.
I mean, yeah, like I look back and I think of when I started goose hunting in a field of 150, 200 geese was huge. My dad would be telling me, well, 20 years ago, there was two of them and so-and-so killed one and it was in the newspaper because it was such an unseen thing. Well, now if somebody was in the newspaper for killing a Canada goose, they probably were sitting here with the interview with Jerry. But they've just become so much over the last 20, 30 years that I don't think you could put an end to them.
No.
Hunting pressure could not put an end at this point.
Yeah, I mean, with the increase in farming, especially even in my area, they're all the time clearing more ground, and I mean, they are so able to adapt to just about any area.
You just took the word right out.
And again, their success rate of their nests is so high that I mean, look at snow geese, for instance. Look at their population now; it's just completely exploded. I mean, the Canada geese, I mean, they couldn't get like that. Right? Could go that way. So that doesn't seem to matter. We shoot, more and more keep coming.
It's good for business.
Yeah, which is fine, which is completely fine with us.
Absolutely. And when you're not hunting waterfowl, do you guys chase other game? I know you're into turkey hunting a bit. Or does the waterfowling and the waterfowl mafia take up most of your time at this point?
It takes up a good day time, but turkey hunting is definitely another passion. I mean, we didn't get into the hunting industry because we're deaf people, right? We like to be outside. It's who we are. We're outdoorsmen. I spend a lot of time fishing with the family, and that in the winter with the son and friends. Turkey hunting is real big.
We bear hunt a lot this spring. We're big into bears. Once all the snow goes, we can get back out in the fields. We train dogs. Hardcore through the summertime. Travel around doing that. I travel to Connecticut and train dogs and all over the bears on this. And when you think about it, doing that and traveling competitions, shooting sporting clays in the summertime, like everything we do is part of waterfowl.
Yeah.
I mean, we do other things like the bear and they do turkey and ice fishing in the winter, but waterfowl hunting for us is a way of life, so it never really stops. Train the dogs. We do all of that so that when fall comes, they can be spot on. We call the competitions, so we can keep ourselves fresh. I mean, it's not just for the company or for us.
The amount of hours that we've spent just sitting on the phone in Ontario and New Brunswick talking. Hey, what are you doing? I'm bored. Well, what about this? And they end up talking about waterfowl hunting or something related to it, dog training, whatever.
A new product or something we're thinking about. So it's always on our mind. As soon as our feet hit the ground, one of the first things that we're thinking about, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite species other than waterfowl?
Personally?
Yeah.
Turkey.
For me, it would. I'd have to say crows. It'd be a toss-up between crows and bears. We hunt a lot of crows enough of that, because, I mean, I like to hunt anything I can call, and really, I haven't had much success calling bears. The dog gets a good workout, she loves it, and we love to shoot them, and they respond to the call, much like a turkey, right? I almost think that's half the reason we like hunting waterfowl and turkeys and crows so much, is because we can call them.
There's an influence to it, you know, you're communicating with that bird, like, I never took me on it until 7 years ago, I guess. That's what hooked me on it, was the calling part of it, because that bird wakes up in the morning, and he had no intent of coming to you, and you brought him to you, saved a lot, like the ducks and goose, and that's where the crows are calling at.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they respond so well. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So we talked earlier about the next step of getting into, branching into turkey calls for Capital Waterfowling, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you see like a pro line or something like that coming out?
Sky's the limit.
Yep.
Sky's the limit. We can keep building the ground that we're building with the fall away and all that kind of stuff. We don't have sleeves big enough to tuck all of our ideas up pretty much.
Sure, we go through a lot of papers some days.
Yeah.
Always got to be brainstorming.
Exactly.
Just to finish up, I'd like to know if you could describe or tell us about your favorites or your perfect hunting memory.
Oh man, you're gonna have to go back into the bank for a little while for that one. I've been like I said at one point in the interview there. I've been really fortunate to hunt a lot of places across the country, premier destinations, and work there and take people hunting and hunt with over. You'll probably hunt with over at least 1,000 different people, and a lot of those being new hunters or hunters that only get to hunt for that 3-day window, and see the excitement on their face when they shot that first shoot, so they got that limit of goose, they got that limit or something like that. I've had a lot of days where I've killed, more birds on one hunt, out west with snow geese, ducks, Canada geese, speckled bellies, than some guys will ever even take in a hunting career in a lifetime. Had a lot of days where birds just do it without even thinking about it. All that to say, I guess as you get a little bit older, and anybody that's had a family, I've got a 5-year-old son. The days that I get to spend in the field with him, or the days that my dad will go with us, and turn around and you see my dad watching me and my son hunt, and Austin's on the goose call when he first sees the geese, and he's out there scouting with you at night. He's setting decoys out with the boys, doing what he can, carrying 1 or 2 at a time. I think the idea of a perfect hunt has changed for me from 10 years ago when a perfect hunt was a limit of geese with buddies to being able to do with family or really good friends and have the camaraderie and maybe kill half as many birds, but have kind of the more sentimental side to it.
I was going to say the same thing. I mean, of all the times we've been out, I've had people ask me that before, and I mean, it's hard to pick one because you think, wow, we had this day too.
Yeah.
Nowadays, where you've been out so much, it's not that I don't love it anymore. I love different parts of it, for sure. You start to respect, it's not just about getting out there and hammering a bunch of birds. That's what we're out there to do, shoot birds, and it's fun. But for me, it's like Ryan said, I've got a little boy, and anytime I can get out with him, or when I get a chance to get Dad out, or just being out there with family and friends, for me, like we've hunted with so many different people, and clients and things like that, and when you get a chance to go with your family, it's the very best. And that's what waterfowl hunting is about. It's camaraderie. We have a big duck line that we have on the river for late in the year, and it'll hold like 20 people. It's huge. And anytime we get there, like I can leave my gun right in the case. I just like to sit there and call out. Yeah, and take it in and just enjoy the time with friends. That's a great thing. That's what makes waterfowl. Just being able to cut off and laugh, joke around, and just have fun.
Thanks, guys. We thank Ryan Reynolds, Matt Wilson, Capital Waterfowling, well as East Coast Waterfowl Mafia, for being with us here today. Just as we close, could you guys give us a demonstration of a little bit of calling? Do you have the calls with you there?
Sure.
Yeah?
What do you want to hear?
Oh, it's up to you guys.